Hey everyone, this is Carmen from CarmenMasterPR.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to write headlines that convert, make sales, and get people to read the rest of your copy. So what is a headline? A headline is literally just the title to whatever copy you're writing. It can be a landing page, blog post, ebook, whatever it might be. But a headline goes a lot deeper than that. It's probably the most important element of your copy because it's the first thing that the reader sees. And if they don't like it, it doesn't resonate with them, they're not going to click it, and they're not going to read the rest of your copy. So 4 things to always remember is that a headline is going to grab someone's attention, or just should. You need to work on that. It's going to select the audience, so it's going to be for a very specific type of people. It's going to deliver a message that resonates with them the most, not just everybody in general. And it's going to introduce them or kind of give them a preview of what to expect in the rest of the copy when they click it or they open the brochure, whatever it may be. So one of the first strategies you can use to accomplish this is urgency, a sense of urgency. And why it works is because it makes people take action quicker, because it makes them feel like they're going to miss out on something. And one of the ways you always see this very commonly is with some kind of limited time offer, like some kind of deal, discount, promotion that only lasts a very specific amount of time. And you can introduce this in a lot of different ways. You know, for a title, you might say something like, "Don't miss out on this strategy that's only going to work for 2 more months." Just, as a random example. But very similar is scarcity. So these kind of go hand in hand. But what you can do with scarcity is essentially it makes them feel like they're going to miss out on something great. Fear of missing out, FOMO, that's how it's usually referenced. And Amazon did a great job. If you look at their weekly ad, it literally gives you 50% off until a certain date. So instantly people are not going to want to miss out on that. They're going to use it, and Amazon's going to make more money. So try to add some kind of urgency or scarcity within your titles. And then the third strategy would be avoiding unpleasant situations. Obviously, no one wants to relive things that aren't fun. So just for a couple of examples, are you still in student debt? Learn how to pay it off in 1 week, right? So you're kind of pulling on that pain point. Someone's still in student debt, so you're teaching them how to get out of it. 5 ways you're ruining your on-page SEO without realizing it. Stop making these content marketing mistakes today. So you're pretty much probing that little soft spot they have, and if they're searching up these topics and they see that, it's kind of emotional, it relates to them, and it goes back to those 4 principles I was talking about earlier. So next up would be using exact numbers and stats. So what this does is it makes you appear more credible, and Neil Patel did a great job. Instead of saying, "Hey, here's how to generate some visitors every month," he said how to generate 1.7 million visitors a month through SEO. That's a really good example, helps with your credibility. The user knows exactly what they're getting into. If he said, "Here's how to start an online business," that could mean anything. It could be affiliate marketing, it could be drop shipping. But if he said, "Here's how to start a shoe business that earns $500 a month," then the reader knows exactly what they're getting into. And vague headlines just are boring. They're not exciting. So the 5th strategy is using a concept or an anchor. So this is where you tie the main topic into some kind of external force. So 2 examples I have are how the Germans took over SEO. That's a concept, right? So in that article, that might be about some German marketers that found out a really neat strategy that's been kind of taking over SEO. And then an anchor would be, here's an example, get him back with these 3 text messages. So you're not just getting your ex back, you're getting him back with these 3 text messages. And usually anchors are really simple. Like it might be how to make $100 a day in 1 click, or by pressing 2 buttons a day. So that's how you can use an anchor and a concept. So this is a really cool formula I love using, not just in titles and headlines, but just throughout content in general. And it's pain, agitate, solve. So what you're essentially doing is you're taking the pain point of your customer, you're going to agitate it, and then you're going to solve it. So an example would be how your fear of success, so that's the pain point, is delaying your dreams, agitating it, and what you can do about it. And that would be solving it. Another one would be, can't think of article ideas? Say goodbye to writer's block with these 5 tips. And then another formula you can use is before, after, how. It looks like Kevin Lee, I think he was from Buffer, he did a great example, and this resonates with me a bit. Creating social media images takes time. Imagine cutting it into 1 hour into 15 minutes. Here's how. So you have the before, social media graphics take time, the after, cutting from 1 hour to 15, and then the call to action, here's how. So that's a quick video, guys, just how to write better headlines. I wrote a full article on this on my website. I'll throw the description or the link in the description and click that. Go read it if you want. and subscribe if you want to see more copywriting videos in the future. Ciao.